Hi, welcome to Famous 11. This is gonna be I guess the remainder of the week type of read anyway. Yeah, so it's been a while. I knew it was gonna be a busy top of the year. It's just been crazy, but in a good way. It's all good. Roller coasters. It's all good though in the neighborhood. But anyways, how is everybody? I'm glad you came back. If you're coming back and you notice that I put a little video up and everything. Here we are. Anyway, this ain't gonna be long though. What happened here? Ooh, okay, we got the toe one, so you could be in the middle of a decision, trying to make up your mind about a final choice you need to make. This could be about anything. This could be about career paths, moving from one place to the other. This could be about whether or not you want to be in a relationship or not, or it could be anything. Whether or not you want to eat McDonald's or Burger King. Oh, it's not your way. It's not your way. Six of Wands. Ooh, you're going to make that decision. So the next decision you make is going to be very successful, a good choice, and beneficial to you. I feel like you're going to see a lot of forward, quick movement in whatever choice you decide to make. And I feel like it's going to be a smooth, transition. Whatever choice you make, it's going to be a change for you. It might be a lot of changes. It might just be one huge change for you, whatever this may be in the areas of your life. But I do feel like it's going to be a very easy transition. Smooth sailing is what I'm hearing. It won't be as hard as you think it may be, and it's actually going to put you at ease a lot. You might be this could even be making a choice between changing up your style in a sense, like the makeup you wear, the clothes you wear, how you style your hair. You might be getting a new haircut, new hair color. Ooh, now we have the King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely taking full action and of your life. You're in full control. It's like once you make up your mind, you know exactly what you want to do. And also, I'm hearing someone knows exactly who they want, and it's you. I don't know. Here we go already. I don't know. The Six of Swords. Okay, yeah, you're definitely 6'6". So you're definitely coming into balance. Whatever this next choice is, it'll help you balance out your life. You'll become more stable. You also, again, you're moving on, and you could just be traveling as well. But this makes me feel like relocation. Because this card sometimes makes me feel like it's a bittersweet type of moment. Yes, you're leaving, starting a new chapter in your life, creating new changes and new experiences, but also you're a little bit sad about leaving something or someone behind. Then we have the Empress, which I will not show because I finally remembered about these cards. But anyway, yeah, the Empress, you're fully in your power. Interesting. So you're in your masculine and feminine energies, pretty evenly almost, with the Empress, she that girl. Okay, she up there. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is interesting. But I feel like this is the Four of Pentacles overall is you deciding what the things that don't need as much of your energy or any of your energy at all. I feel like you're doing what's best for you. You're making the decisions that feel good to you, that feel right to you, that you intuitively feel guided to. The things that is just, you can't explain why it makes sense to do something or to decide to do something or whatever this decision is. It's it just feels right. So that's what you're working off of at this time. You feel like there's things in your life previously, the choices you made didn't previously work out. So it's not that you feel backed in a corner, but it's might as well try this might as well try it this way because I tried all the other ways, they didn't work, so let's just see what happens when it actually works out. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You're also learning to really speak up for yourself. You're knowing you're getting clear about what you truly want, who you are, where you're going, who you want to be, and it's you're just standing in your power with the Empress energy. She feels very powerful in this particular deck. She is in general, but it's just a certain sense of self-worth and self-value that you have for yourself, maybe in more ways than you ever have felt. You're really getting to know yourself on a deeper level. You're appreciating yourself and just really doing what you want to do for you. Whatever you feel is best, whatever you feel is going to get you in the energy you want to be in, and get you in the place in life that you want to be in. It's all about you on here. The sun. Yeah, you're happy. You're going towards your happiness. You're creating your own lane and your own meaning of what happiness really is. What, again, I keep hearing like what works for you, what you feel is best. The Tower. Interesting. So I feel like this new choice will bring a lot of like new changes, surprising changes, but good changes. We also have the Six of Wands again, but we also have the Seven of Swords along with it as well. But I feel like you are like with the Seven of Swords coming out with the Six of Wands, it makes me feel like you're overcoming any obstacles coming your way, any issues, any delays, or anything that try to, you know, slow down the pace that you're moving. I feel like you're not letting anything or anyone get in your way or stop you. You're like completely focused, completely clear-headed, and you're not someone that can be persuaded easily. So I don't know what you guys are doing or working towards, but I do see it being successful. And we also on the Six of Wands here already, we have the Queen of Swords. Like I said, like you know exactly who you are, exactly what you want. You're not afraid to speak up for yourself and to ask for the things that you want. This is even in like career, negotiating your salary or pay. You asking exactly for what you want, and it might be a little more than the average pay, but you're completely confident in your value and the worth that you're going to bring to the company. So, and they see that in you as you speak and as you carry yourself, even the way you walk in a room. And so they're going to go with whatever you ask for, you will get, if this is career and financial related. But whatever it is in life in general that you're going towards, whatever you ask for, whatever you're working towards, whatever you take action towards, is actually going to be very successful for you. The Magician, yeah, you're manifesting exactly what you want to need. Seven of Pentacles, manifesting stability, manifesting like making the income that you need. If this is financial related, career related, get into a position in the career that you want to be in that's of a higher position, supervisor, manager, operations manager, those type of positions, CEO. You might have your own business. These are the things that you're obtaining now or working on obtaining. You're very close to these goals. It's about to happen for you, I'm hearing. And the Seven of Pentacles is just saying that, in that sense, to me, is you're really being able to make the income you need to invest in other things to help create residual income or a second stream of income, or you're able to put away money for like savings, retirement, things like that. You're fully investing in yourself and it is working. I feel like your energy is clearing out if it wasn't already, and you're helping to stabilize your energy and to purify your energy, I'm hearing, by just really focusing in on yourself and what you need. I'll put one more here, and that is the Star. So yeah, even when I was talking about the career thing, Emperor was just on the bottom too, just a moment ago. But when I'm seeing the Star with this career financial dynamic we're talking about, it's like I was just saying, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you work, the way your mind works, and how you process information, and how you act on how your mind processes the information you have, and or how to go about things. It's like very unique, and people take notice of you, not just off your physical looks, but your personality, who you are, how you talk, again, all those things about you. And you know, you're very much being noticed right now, and this could be in so many ways, so many areas, whatever makes sense, whatever resonates. We have the King of Wands, and we've got the Nine of Cups. So there is a I feel like if you're in the King of Wands energy, it's more like feminine or masculine energies, boy or girl, whatever. I feel like you're fully in your power. You know exactly what you want. Again, you're manifesting and obtaining the things that you desire. Whatever you imagine your life to look like, or the things you imagine you would have, it's like this is the time now. You're manifesting that, you're working towards it, or it's a good energy for you to do so and work towards that energy, or work towards those goals that you have. What else for the King of Wands? There's also a King of Wands around. Not the Nats. I ain't even got my fruit out yet. Gosh. Anyway. But yeah, there's a King of Wands energy that is watching you as well, taking notice of you as well, knows of you, or you know either one, and they want you as well. They see you as the prize. They see you as the Empress energy. They see you handling your business. You staying focused. You working on yourself. You taking care of yourself. They want to talk to you. They may soon be speaking to you. It could be online too. It could be like a social media thing. Someone sees your profile, whatever. It could be a dating site, but this makes you feel like regular social media, like whatever. You know, they all date sites now. Don't even matter what kind of social media. But anyway, we got the Six of Pentacles again. We got the Three of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, you're fully focused, doubling down on everything you're supposed to do. I just feel like it's a lot of good things on the way to you because you're focused on it and you're like manifesting in multiple ways at the same time. So it's like whatever it is you're desiring has no choice but to come towards you for you to obtain. And it won't be as hard as you think, and it won't take as long as you feel like it will. Something about the time is now. It's a good time for you. It's just the time for your blessings to come around, pretty much. So now we also have the Six of Swords. On the Six of Swords, we have the Muse of Materials, which is not quite the Ace of Materials, but similar. But with the Muse of Materials, it's making me feel like this is something you're actively working on and creating for yourself. This could even be like if you're a painter, you're just creating your own artwork or draw, you know, what are they called? If you draw, either way, if you draw right, it's just something you're starting from scratch that you're creating on your own. It's your own unique project or thing you're working on. Could be even like inventing something for like public use later on, and that could be anything as well. But what else? But yeah, overall, you're just creating something brand new from scratch on your own, and it's going to be something that grows quickly and will be very successful. This could be how you become like noticed by a lot of people. You could become well known based off of whatever this is you're creating and working on. That's just yours, only for you. I'm here and just keep working on this solo. Like, do not partner with anyone or any other companies at this time on this. Don't collaborate, don't negotiate, don't share any ideas right now about this. Just keep working on it and allow it to grow naturally. Let's see. And we also have the Eight of Cups. Interesting. So there's, again, I was feeling with the Two of Wands when it first came out, is that you're, like I said, in between a decision. You're making a decision between this or that, one or the other, moving forward, or like staying with what you already know, in a sense. So I don't know why they had to say it like that, but you know, I have an idea, and that's up to you to figure out why. However that resonates for you with that wording, verbiage. What else is the Six of Swords, Eight of Cups? Because yeah, you're making a decision to leave, you know, a person behind, a job behind. I really feel like it's career related. And again, it's bittersweet, but you know that leaving will be best for you because there's more room for growth elsewhere. Three of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating. Although, again, bittersweet. You're going to be a little bit sad about leaving whatever this is behind because, you know, I would say it was mostly good times, whatever this was, but you just feel like you've outgrown where you are. Anyway, this is beautiful energy throughout the week. Maybe this is because there is a lot of swords out here. Could be just heavy on your mind. You might not have taken action yet, but I do feel like you will within the next few days, next week or two. Whatever you want to do, whatever goals you're working towards, I definitely feel like you're taking action very soon. Some of you are just making your plan out in your mind, writing your ideas down and getting a plan together, and then you're taking action. But either way, some of you are doing all of it at the same time, right? Oh, also with the Three of Cups, the Lovers, and then we have Death. So it could be if you already knew this past King of Wands energy that was referenced, or whatever energy it is around you that's like keep an eye on you, wanting you. They are wanting to reconcile, but they want to renew the relationship. They don't want the same dynamic that it's either been or has been in the past. Whatever it was that caused you guys to separate or break up, they want to like renew the relationship. I'm hearing earn your trust. And then we have the Emperor energy coming out. So somebody's ready to step up and be a man. I'm hearing be a man. I'm hearing Tony Braxton's just be a man about it now. But yeah, someone's wanting to step up to the plate and match your energy, the Empress energy, which is already out, and be who you need them to be. I'm hearing. But you know, we're not gonna strip too much today because we got just a few more minutes and then we gotta roll out. But you know, another story for another day. You know, obviously they did something and you weren't cool with it, and somebody wants to, you know, work on things, and again, that's up to you. So with the Empress, we got the Six of Cups. So you could be feeling a little nostalgia. That might be some, you know, nostalgia you might feel as you're leaving wherever you're leaving, a job, a home, or something. But I feel like it's like a nostalgic feeling, like, you know, before you leave, almost like you're like thinking about the memories you used to have while at this place or with this person. But it's like you're not, you know, reminiscing to go back or because you want it still or whatever. You don't want it. It's just that you kind of like reminiscing, but you're just like, dang, that's who I used to be. You're just looking back and reflecting more so than anything. Not that you're like, I miss this job, I miss this place, I miss this person. You're just reminiscing. It's like, it is what it is. I went through what I went through. I healed. I got past it. I might not be over everything, but I'm over it enough to move on and let it go. I feel like you're making a final decision on something, to finally let something go. If you've been in your mind back and forth for a while about whether or not you should leave something, someone, or just change whatever it is major in your life that you've been wanting to change. It's like you're finally making your mind up, that decision that you need to make to move forward and move on with your life. You just want to be happy and at peace and on your own and free. Young, wild, and free, I'm here. So the Empress, Six of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Wheel. So yeah, you could have been fighting, like, in your mind back and forth about what you want to do, the final decision you want to make, or, which company you want to go to, which place you want to live in, which state you want to live in, things like that. Now we have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever you choose, you're gonna be happy. The Ace of Cups is actually making me feel like you just are at peace, full of love, happy, content, like enjoying where you are in life and your journey as you transition into something new, as you change into the person you want to be. And you're definitely single. You may even tell this person, new or old, whoever they are, that you just want to be single. You're working on yourself, you're stable, and you're working on, just bettering yourself and your stability, your finances, and things like that. So, when you say that to that person, they will understand because they've been in that mode before too. So they understand. It's cool. There ain't gonna be no harsh feelings, because can't speak for everybody, but for the most part, most people will it'll be understanding, because one or the other will understand where the other person is coming from enough to be like, oh, okay, there's no need to argue about this. It's just, unfortunately, you go on about your business, and they go on about theirs, and, you might still keep an eye on your social media and stuff, but, nothing weird, not too weird. All right, overall energy, the Four of Pentacles, we got the Moon. I feel like you are just, with the Four of Pentacles too, you're very, very cautious about what you talk about, what you say to others, how you're being cautious about telling people what you're working on, what your next moves are, what you plan to do, because you don't want anybody's energy inflicting on your journey and trying to sabotage or delay your next moves, your journey. So you're keeping everything to yourself, and you're just working on everything in silence. And that could be another reason why people are noticing you, that you might be in hermit mode, you might have been gone for a minute, like me, okay? And you might just be focused on yourself, and people are wondering what you're doing, stuff like that. Page of Cups, again, Nine of Swords. And maybe you were silent for a long time because you were trying to figure it out in your head, and again, going back and forth in your head, but, you're figuring it out. You're getting to where you need to be. And so when them cards get to flying like that and stuff, I know we the end it is. We're just trying to be nosy. And but the Page of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, although it is just a page when we're talking about working towards goals, especially career finance, I feel like although it's a page, it's a really good start to growing something great, or, becoming great, or even if at a job, like you're starting, the Page of Pentacles could be the entry-level portion of the company, but this is something that has potential to grow into something long-term, with better pay, better benefits, longer hours, if you want them, things like that. So I do feel like the Page of Pentacles, you're off to a good start. You just gotta, remain focused like you've been doing, but it's a lot of beautiful energy. You could also be meeting a new Emperor energy, but I think I'm gonna do a separate reading for the love portion, and I'll get back to y'all hopefully later today, or maybe, because I'm busy all day. It's gonna be a long day, but it is what it is. But maybe definitely sometime this week I'll be back to some type of love reading or whatever. But anyway, bye.